say that I'm on the road. Maybe I just lost control. These nights keep on taking toll. Find me out here on my own.
Back to the Good Meets Evil podcast, season 3, episode 14 or 15, Halloween edition. I'm your host, James, alongside with my partner.
Saki motherfucking Fox.
Yes, sir. The GOAT is back. And today, well, we got a special one. You want to tell them?
Yeah, so, we're gonna be talking about Funko Pops that we want to see made from Funko. Now, these are Pops that, of course, Funko hasn't done yet, and, would definitely be something that, I would like to see them make. Now, just a quick disclaimer, you're not gonna see any Kanye-related Pops on this list, because I feel like Kanye is too good for Funko. Kanye doesn't deserve Funko. Because he's too good for Funko. He's amazing. But,
dude, Kanye East too, man. He's a fire. He's the most firest rapper in the game, bro.
Fortnite balls, I'm gay, I like boys, I kidnap autistic kids.
Now, this is everything pretty much that we've thought off the top of our heads that we would like to see. There's obviously probably a lot more that I haven't thought about yet. But before, just gonna ask this question, if you guys want to answer in the comments, what are you all dressing up as for Halloween? Personally, I'm going as Ash Williams from, of course, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. James, what are you dressing up?
Well, thank you for asking. I think what I'm dressing up as is, well, I'm actually going as myself because I already did my Halloween. I had a school Halloween dance. I went as Two-Face from DC. Tamako, you two-faced women I've dealt with my whole life. You guys already know. Two-Face. And I actually, let me get it real quick. Before we get into this video, okay, my costume and my applause, well, not applause, my walk to, because you had to walk down an aisle to, you had to walk down an aisle to get stuff. I don't know, you guys can barely see me. It's pitch black down here. But let me get the flashlight on for this. But I did manage to win. Shockingly, I have no idea how, but I won a award. See? I won an award, first place. Right there, yeah, kind of first place. I couldn't believe it, bro. Literally, when they said James, I just stood there because I was like, ain't no way they just called me. My friend was patting, celebrating me. I was like, no way I was me. Like, bro, crazy ass night, dude. It was crazy. I was so happy. I loved it. It was amazing.
Sounds fun, man.
Dude, it was incredible. But
yeah, man, sounds really fun.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir.
I am gonna be going as Ash Williams. Have all my stuff ready to go, and yeah, that's gonna be friggin' awesome. I can't wait. I'm not gonna go out trick or treating this year. And Pokemon cards, because I got those trick or trade stuff. I don't know if you've seen those before, right? The trick or trade stuff that's out right now for Pokemon.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna be giving those out to some kids. I'm sure they're gonna love them.
Oh, I'm sure they will, bro.
I told my dad, I was like, we have to get like 2 packs of these because kids are gonna want them and keep coming back. And he was like, no. I'll prove him right. I mean, I feel like, yeah, the kids are gonna love them. We're probably gonna be the most popular house, but yeah, might as well just go ahead and get started. I'll present my screen here, since I have the PowerPoint here. I will present it right here. Say, Discord link. Okay. Alright, do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Alright, perfect. Alright. So, let's get it started. So, as you can see here, I don't know if a lot of you can tell by the silhouettes what we're going to be covering here. But, yeah. Let's start out with anime, pretty much. Okay, so, this is from me. Man, where do I even begin with Urusei Yatsura? I mean, I've probably wanted these to be made for at least like 3 to 4 years now. Ever since like I started watching it, I was like, this is fucking amazing. So the thing with this is, it's a very obscure anime, so I don't know if Funko would make it, but they have made, yeah, Urusei Yatsura has always been one of my favorites, and I mean, Funko has made obscure animes before, like Saint Seiya, Bakugan, what's another one? FLCL, which I'll go over in a second, but I feel like if Funko were to branch out and do like more obscure animes like this, I feel like they would sell really well, and I feel like a lot of people would buy them. Now, as you can see here, I would love to see Loom, obviously, the main girl herself. I would love that very much. And of course, Ataru, Shinobu. I guess Ran would be cool. Personally, I was never a big fan of her in the show, but I would still buy her, because I love her design. I always have. Shutoro and his octopus would be awesome, and then Sakura and Cherry as a pop buddy I think would be amazing. Especially if they made it like a pop buddy, that would make it 10 times cooler. Now, as for the exclusives that I would like to see, I think a Diamond Glitter Loom would make a lot of sense, because, I mean, she has like glitter hair, and even in the OG anime, before the new reboot, she's always had like that glitter hair. So I think it would make a lot of sense. Same with Flock. I think Flock would make the most sense.
Hold on. Can I say something real quick? When you mean flocked, do you mean like flocked as in like the crotch area, or flocked as in the hair? I'm just kidding. Sorry,
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, like her. Well, yeah, like her bikini, her trousers, and her shoes. I think should be the main flocked area. If they made like the hair flock, that would make 0 sense whatsoever. But
yeah.
And then I think Ray would be really cool as an exclusive. I don't know if he would sell the common, so that's why. I mean, I put him as exclusive, but he's still a pretty popular character, and I would love to see his tiger form as a 6-inch flocked exclusive. I think that would be really cool. I know it was like only in a couple of episodes, but I still think it would be really cool. And I mean, if they only made one of them, I mean, it would probably go to me. Oh shoot! Now moving on here with FLCL, which Funko has made a wave of FLCL before, but it was only 4 of them, and they just, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they could have done a lot better with them. Oh, I forgot to put Eri from FLCL in here, so my apologies, but yes, just pretend Eri is right there. So what I feel like Haruko on her Vespa would be amazing. I feel like, and I think like maybe having a little bit of a smoke energy, like a bit of smoke around it would also be awesome. And then I feel like Naota in his like Pirate King form would be awesome. No, not the Pirate King from One Piece. No, this is
One Piece.
Nah, this is later on in the anime. When when he finishes his whole puberty thing and he unlocks this. And then Kanti, I feel like they could do a lot with Kanti. I feel like Kanti with the goggles and his cape and his gun would be really awesome. And then of course, like I said, Eri would be amazing. I completely forgot to add a picture of her. So James, if you want to add a picture of her, I'll send you a fake picture of her so you can add her.
Alright, I'll try.
Alright, and then Commander Amuro would also be really cool, because he actually did appear in the new FLCL anime, the new season, so I feel like he would sell pretty well. Now, moving on with the exclusives that I would like to see. Personally, I feel like Kitsura Bami would be really cool. I think she only lasted like 2 episodes, but I feel like she would be a really cool addition to the set. Haruko in her baseball outfit would be really cool as well. There's a lot they can do with Haruko, and I feel like it would sell well. I feel like because FLCL, is more familiar with Funko now, like the fan base, I feel like if they were to do another wave, I feel like it would sell well. They just have to make it based on the OG anime, not the new ones, because the new ones wouldn't sell well. I feel like Constantine is like red colorway would also sell well, and again, it actually makes sense. It's not like some lazy colorway. And then next up, lastly here for FLCL, there's, I feel like a Pop Town would be really interesting with Haruko and the Medical Mechanica. I mean, I would say it's pretty true to the story, the Medical Mechanica and everything about it. So I feel like if Funko were to do something like this, I think it would be cool, but I know Funko doesn't really do Pop Towns anymore, but I would at least hope that maybe they go back to it, because it's a really fun concept, and I like it a lot. So maybe they'll finish it. Now moving on here, we have another pretty obscure anime, Samurai Champloo, another anime that I really enjoy. I feel like Mugen, the original cast, Mugen, Jin, and then also Fu and Momo as a pop buddy would also be really awesome. I feel like these would sell really well though, because it's actually a lot more popular now than when I started watching it. I think it would be really, really, really cool though if they did end up making these. And honestly, yeah, they would sell well. And these are probably the only ones they're gonna do. I mean, I don't know any other characters that they could make that would really sell, or any variants. I mean, a cell-shaded Mugen would be amazing, but we'll see. Okay, so this one I feel like would definitely sell well if they ended up making a whole line of these. Konosuba, really, really popular anime. It's a new season of it coming out, so if they were to make pops of it with the new season, I think that would be amazing. But I think Kazuma, Pop and Bloody, Megumin and Chomsuke would be so cute. Aqua, Darkness, and Union, of course, I think those would sell really, really well. And as for exclusives, I feel like Megumin using her explosion magic as like a deluxe pop and make it glow in the dark, that would be amazing. I feel like that would be really cool.
Well, that'd be fire, bro.
Yeah, and then a Megumin and Aqua in their pajamas from that one scene as a 2-pack would be really, really cool. And then a Flock Chomsuke would be really cool as well. Would make a lot of sense, and I feel like this line as a whole, it's not unreachable because, I mean, it's a very popular show. Popular than a lot of the animes I listed, but I feel like there's definitely hype for this, and I feel like they would sell. Now, moving on here to something definitely Funko has made before, Evangelion. I don't know if they still have the license though. I would have to check on that, but I think if they made Misato, Nagisa, and Mari, those would be awesome. Although I would prefer Nagisa to be in his plug suit, because, I don't know, his regular look is just kind of boring. I feel like if they made also the EVA Unit 2, that would be really cool. I do feel like, also I forgot to put in here, a Flock Pen exclusive would be really awesome as well. I feel like a lot of Evangelion fans, like a lot of true fans, will buy that. And the Evangelion pops have started to rise up in value a lot. And a lot of people have started to put them on their want list. So, it is a very popular show, and I feel like if they did make another wave of it, you know, it would prove that, yes, it is a very popular anime. And I feel like a lot of people would end up buying these.
Yeah, hopefully, I think that would sell. That 6-inch one, too. That might sell as well.
Yeah. Now, moving on here, Funko did make, like a keychain, which I do own, from Ms. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and I'll get to that in a second there, but I do feel like this would sell well. Because first of all, they might still have the license. I could be wrong about that, but they might still have the license to this anime. We'll just have to wait and see though. But I think Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Pops would do really well. Toru, of course, Kobayashi, Kana, Elma would be awesome. And of course, Lukoa. You already know, fam.
Yes,
you
sir.
Already know. I mean, James, I don't know if you're looking at Lukoa or not, but I think you can clearly see.
Woo! Damn!
Look at that. You see?
Yeah. Those are big as balloons, man.
Yeah, man. Those are big upper.
There's some big boobs.
Yeah, bro. Looking like Dolly Parton.
Oh my god,
like
bro.
Dolly. No, but like really though, I would buy these. And as you can see here, that's the pocket pop that they did make. And I do feel like it would be perfect as a 6-inch because, you know, it is pretty much a dragon, so it makes sense. And then also I think Fafnir would be really cool as well. I mean, she's not my favorite character, but I think it would be cool as an exclusive or a common. And then I feel like a Kana and Rico 2-pack of some sort would be really cute. I mean, a lot of people think that this anime is weird for the reason of it like having, you know, a young couple, but a lot of animes do that. Like, a lot of animes and TV shows do that. They have young couples in the shows, and it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, the way they, you know, show it, which they don't show it in a weird way in Dragon Maid, but, or any other of these shows, but I do feel like, you know, people overreact a little bit, you know, over this anime. I mean, really, it's not that bad of a show, if you just give it a chance, but personally, I feel like these would sell very, very well, and I would at least hope, you know, that these end up getting made eventually. Now, this is another thing that Funko definitely still has the license to. You've seen these pops, James, all over the place, the High School Host Club, and it's still a very popular show. I mean, even though I feel like it deserves a season 2, wish it got a season 2, it's still really popular. It's just, the thing is, they aren't producing like the right variants or the right characters. The thing is, I feel like if they made like a Haruhi where she's just like, you know, casual and she's just like has her glasses from the first episode, that's one of her most iconic looks. But like when they made the Haruhi in dress, like when I think of Haruhi, I don't think of her in that scene, that one scene in that one small episode where she was wearing the dress. Like, and that was just for like a few minutes. Like, it just didn't make much sense to me. I still bought it because, you know, it's Tomorrow High School Host Club, and I love it. It's a great show. But still, I feel like they could have at least even made Takashi.
Takashi? Takashi 6ix9ine? I'm just joking.
That would be funny if they made 6ix9ine.
Can you imagine?
But I feel like, you know, because he's the last of the host club.
And they make it exclusive to a gang shop in New York City. Sorry, continue.
But yeah, I feel like, you know, Takashi, since he's the last of the host club that they still haven't made yet.
Oh, really?
I feel like, yeah, like, I feel like that would sell well.
If it's the last one, they gotta make it, you know?
Yeah, they gotta make him eventually.
Exactly.
And then I feel like if they made another variant of Takashi, it would sell really well, because he's the most popular character from the show, and he's also one of the most popular anime men of all time. Like, in any romance anime, he's very well known. But I do feel like these would sell well. I mean, there's not much for them left to make from Ouran High School Club, but I do feel like if they do eventually make them, they'll sell well.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, so this is definitely a line that I know it's been rumored for a while now.
Like 2
But-
years now.
Yeah, for like 2 years now, it's been rumored that JoJo's Pops would be coming, and still nothing. And I'm like, I'm starting to think that they were fake. Because, like, you know, Mikey the Hidden Leaf, you know, a lot of his leaks didn't really end up coming out. I mean, the Attack on Titan, the final season one did end up coming out. He was
And
right about
the Naruto one.
Oh yeah, the moment, yeah, the Kakashi and Obito moment. He was right about that too. So maybe he is right. It's just Funko might be having like severe licensing issues with JoJo, which is understandable. We usually don't get JoJo merch here in America. So I mean,
Well, can I say something
who
real
knows?
quick? Mikey from the Hidden Leaf,
Yeah.
if you're watching this, you and your friend Payne are a bunch of bitches. Why? If I find you two, I'm gonna snap both of y'all's necks. I'm gonna put your skulls next to my throne. All right, continue.
jeez, jeez.
Not bad. Had to just put that. That's on my chest for a while.
Oh yeah. Oh, and why are they hating on Pop News again?
No, they just actually no, they just hate me. They hated me for a while, I think. Well, I don't know so much about Mikey, but I know Payne, O2 or OX or something. He's hated me for a while.
Yeah. Why? Why?
I don't know. He's a pussy. That's why.
Aren't they all?
Can't
But
talk to women.
anyways, yeah. But anyways, I feel like Funko, if they were to make like every JoJo character, I feel like it would sell incredibly well because JoJo merch is very hard to find, and the reason why it's hard to find is not because of licensing, and it's not because of that. They make lots of JoJo merch. It is just extremely popular. So,
Yeah.
I feel like for the first wave, I feel like they should just start a bit small. They should do Jotaro and Iggy as a poppin' buddy. That would be awesome. And they should make a flock Iggy down the line. They should also do Dio, of course. They should also do Giorno and Josuke, and then Star Platinum. I feel like what they should do is make four, characters, and then one stand every wave. So like 5 commons. One stand, which is Star Platinum for this wave. And then like for the next wave, I feel like they should do the world. And then I feel like we should get Joseph Joestar with an older Chase. I feel like that would be really, really creative. And a lot of people would go nuts for that. Johnny would be awesome as well. Caesar would be great as well. Jolene would sell really well because that's how a lot of people recently have gotten into JoJo. Because of JoJo, I think it's part 9 it was on Netflix? Yeah, part 9. And that's Jolene, and I think it would sell pretty well. And then wave 3, I feel like if they made Kira, that would be really cool. Polnareff would also be awesome. John Pierre Polnareff. Bruno would be lit as well. Not the one from Encanto. No. And then also, of course, Noriaki would be amazing. I do hope that they make one of him with a lollipop. James, if you want to attach an image of that when you edit this later, just look up Noriaki lollipop scene and just add that.
Alrighty.
And then also, I feel like Killer Queen would be the stand for this wave, and I feel like that would be really, really, really cool. Hopefully they do make JoJo eventually. I mean, it's not that big of a stretch. I feel like they can do it, but I feel like Funko just has to, actually actually work to get it, And then, lastly for JoJo here, I do have an idea for pop moments, and also this is the last for the anime stuff. But yeah, I feel like these 2 pop moments they should do. Of course, Jotaro and Dio battling. I think that would be amazing. And then also the torture dance would be amazing as well. I think that would be awesome. So now we're gonna be moving on to television.
Excuse me. Yeah.
So, Gravity Falls. Where do I begin? I mean, this is one of my great favorite shows of all time. It's one of my childhood series. I mean, if they were to make Gravity Falls, I would buy every single one of them.
Without a doubt. Me too.
I mean, I miss the show so much, and I miss, like... And we were supposed to get Ford as a pop, actually. Pop Media News leaked it a while back. It was gonna... It was like 2021, actually. It was gonna come around, like, that time. Like, the cartoon classics and all that stuff. It was gonna come around that time, and then it got canceled, which was actually pretty crazy to me. That it got canceled.
Let me actually look, because I don't fucking believe that.
Yeah, I have it. I can send it to you right now, actually.
Yeah, can you send it to me? Well, still talk. Well, I'll find it.
I'll send it to you, don't worry. Yeah, yeah, it was this guy, yeah, it was this old list from a while ago. I'll send it to you. It was a very accurate list, but I'll send it to you. Let me see. Alright, I sent it to you on Discord. But yeah, I feel like if they were to make another wave of Gravity Falls, I feel like they would sell incredibly well. And I feel like, you know, everyone would buy them. So, like, the summer, I feel like they should make a Summerween, Dipper and Mabel 2-pack. I think that would be awesome. I feel like, also, I do feel like Seuss would be lit as well. Of course, my boy Seuss. Also, Wendy would be lit as well. And of course Ford, which I hope they, you know, they actually do that.
Yeah, I always found Wendy to be hot.
Me too, man. I had a crush on her as well.
Yeah.
I had a huge crush on Wendy as a kid, but... Alright, now next up, also for Gravity Falls, I feel like it would be really awesome if they did, the pop town of Grunkle Stan and the Mystery Shack. I mean, I know that was rumored for a while, but I still hope that we are actually gonna get that.
That'd be fire, dude.
Yeah, I would love that a lot. I think it would be a very, very hot seller.
Like, I don't know why they haven't made. Sorry to cut you off, but I don't know why they haven't made Gravity Falls. The last one we got was that. What was the last one we got? That freaking Waddles pop. The pig from like 2019 or 2018.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
Also, Old Man McGucket, we were actually, I remember this. I can't find the image anywhere on Google, but it was like an old leak from like 2018. That there was going to be a Toys R Us exclusive Old Man McGucket, and really, I'm going to try and find the image later, but. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Also, Steve the Gnome, obviously the iconic puking gnome. I feel like that would be... That should just be a glittered pop from the start. Like, the vomit should be glittered, like, from the start, without a doubt. Maybe even scented, like, marshmallows or something like that. That would even be funnier. And then, of course, Little Gideon would be amazing. Of course, he's a really funny villain. He's annoying at times, but, I mean, that's what makes him funny. And then I feel like that form of Bill from the Weird Mageddon
That'd be
Part
insane.
2, I think it was. That would be amazing as like a 6-inch pop. Make it glow in the dark too. That would be amazing.
The Gravity Falls finale was so sad though.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Now, this is something that a lot of people also want to see, including myself. I feel like if Funko made the Boondocks, I feel like those would sell really, really well. So, like, if they made Huey, Riley, and of course Granddad and Uncle Ruckus, and maybe even a pimp named Slickback would be amazing as well. Make a metallic. I think that would be awesome. And I think Uncle Ruckus would definitely be a hot seller for sure. I think a lot of people who don't even buy Funko Pops would buy that. Or, like, don't even collect Funko Pops would buy it, because he's such an iconic character, you know, and he's such an iconic figure in like animation and memes as well. I feel like a lot of people would buy that. And then I do feel like they should make Kong with a chase where he was possessed by a stink meter. I think that would be freaking amazing. Maybe just have like the common of him just look like that, and then the chase have him like look more like demonic and possessed. I think that would be amazing. And then for exclusives, I feel like Samurai Huey from that battle of him and the Blind Samurai, I think that would be amazing. And then Gangsta Riley from that one episode. And then maybe even have a table of money. I think that would be awesome as well. Alright, so
these are mine.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and talk about these here.
Alrighty, so what I had was I wanted them to make Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 series, but especially these two characters, Super Shredder. You already know I'm a die-hard Shredder fan. He is my second personality. I would kill to become this man one day because I got a lot of people I want to go after looking like this guy. Anyways, and Glow in the Dark, that'd be a cool feature. Don't gotta do that, of course, Funko, but Glow in the Dark would also be cool to give his like mutagen veins, nice glow effect in his heart. But of course. Of course, they were going to do this. He'd have to be 6 inches, of course, because, you know, he's a big, hefty boy. But if Funko was to make this too, I feel like there'd be a lot of problems with him because the blades and stuff, they could break off super easily. So, it would be hard, but I'm hoping Funko can make that happen one day. And then I would love to have a Dark Leo to go along with him. There is a rumor of a Dark Leo pop coming, but it's a comic version, not the actual 2012 one. So I would love to see this one because again, this is a pop from. If you don't know the scenery of this is almost when the pictures I've shown are not from the actual scene, but like Leo faces off Super Shredder and ends up killing him. Spoiler warning, but I just feel like those two pops would be super important to be made into pop form because we haven't had them already, and they'd be cool.
Yeah. Also, I do feel like Super Shredder would work. I don't think he's gonna break, like, his blades would break off. Because, like, if Funko could do a shit ton of Wolverines, I'm sure they can do Super Shredder. And it makes it easier because he's such a big character. So, it makes it a lot easier. And also, speaking of that, I hope that they do make these eventually. Because, yes, I did watch this show as well when I was a kid.
Let's go.
And yes, it would. Yes, sir. And what? I mean, the license would be hard to get because it's such an old show. But I mean, Funko has made a lot of crazy things happen. So this is definitely not far out of reach because Funko does have the master license with TMNT. So it would make perfect sense. And they do have a huge tie with Nickelodeon, one of their big partners. So I think it could happen. I think it could definitely happen.
But hold on, I want to say something real quick. Funko, if you're watching this, if I see a Nickelodeon NFT wave and this is Super Shredder, I'm buying fucking 10 of them. Don't care, I'm buying 10 of them, bro. I'm buying 10 of them.
Mm-hmm. That'll be crazy.
Bro, I want a master case of them.
Yeah. Now, moving on here, we do have movies.
Yes, sir.
So Shrek has always been one of my huge childhood movies, and I'm so happy that they're going to be making more from Shrek. I mean, in case you don't know, they are making Shrek with his, I think, like, the snake balloon, and also Fiona with the snake balloon from of course, that nice scene. It should have been a 2-pack, but at least we're getting it. And then we might be getting a donkey with, I think, waffles. That would be real. That sounds really cool. We're also going to be getting Genji, which is awesome. We're also going to be getting Puss in Boots with his his cute eyes, which is also really cute as well. We're getting a Scary Shrek exclusive. We're getting a Fox Puss exclusive.
And I think Mud Splattered Shrek.
Yeah, but yeah, I think those are going to. Those are gonna sell really well. But I do think they should make Lord Farquaad, first of all. That would be really funny. I mean, that would be amazing if they did that. I do feel like they should make Shrek in Toilet Deluxe. You know, him obviously slamming the door open. That's one of the most iconic movie openings of all time. It would make perfect sense. And then I feel like they should make a 6-inch dragon. You know, Donkey's dragon that he somehow made kids with, which I don't know how that.
He actually did.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Yeah, it's still baffling.
Hey,
me.
bro's
Like,
got
how
Riz, you know?
No, but like how does he's so small and then you have a big ass dragon? How does that even happen?
Well, you know, you just
I
gotta
don't
get
know.
it. You just gotta get up in there, you know.
True. Okay, so from Puss in Boots, Last Wish.
Oh, hell yes, man.
This is something me and you, James, can both agree on.
Yeah,
I think Death would be really amazing, and then have him
absolutely.
like a hooded chase.
Yes.
would be amazing
Oh,
as well.
fuck yes. I was actually thinking of that too. I was like, we should get a. Well, he would have a chase. That'd be cool as hell.
Yeah. And I think he should also be flocked. He should also be flocked as well.
Oh wait, hold
And
on.
maybe even make.
Yeah, hold on. Or what they would do instead of making it a chase, they could either make it an exclusive as well.
Yeah, true. I feel like it would make a lot more sense as a chase, though.
Yeah.
That's just me. Now, I do also think there should be a 6-inch Jack Horner. That would be freaking amazing. I
The
would love
glutton.
that. Yeah, he was one of my favorite characters from the whole movie.
Dude, he's such a fucking prick. I hate him. I'm sorry. I fucking hate him.
Yeah, no, I know, but like that's what just makes him so like, I don't know, like there's something about that. Like he's such an asshole, and I love it. Like kind of like the High Evolutionary. He was a prick in the movie. He was an asshole, but they made it so genius. Like they made a character so hated. Like that's just genius to me. So, like, I feel like Jack Horner and make him a 6-inch. That would be amazing. Okay, so, James, if you want to talk about the left one, but I personally, I would also love to see Art the Clown from
Oh, yeah.
Terrifier.
Yeah,
That
no.
would be amazing. Give him a bloody chase as well. Give him a bloody chase. That
For
would be
real.
amazing.
That'd be cool. But
I
yeah.
don't know if you-
Oh yeah.
I don't
Sorry,
know if you
continue.
saw,
Yeah.
you know Tyga, you know Tyga.
I think.
You know him? He's a rapper. Okay,
Yeah.
so he actually, for Halloween, he's dressing up as Art the Clown, which is freaking awesome, and he looks just like him. It's crazy.
That's awesome. I saw the new Terrifier 3 poster. It was leaked. They're giving it exclusive to like the first 100 people who's seen it, who are seeing the new screenings of it. I'm probably gonna have to buy the poster on the secondhand market because I do want that poster really badly. But just for collectible reasons, yeah, I think it's a poster. I'll talk to you more about it. But yeah, with Terrifier though, there's a whole thing that like his agent confirmed Pops are coming soon, and Pops have to be coming, dude. They make backpacks, they make shirts, they make figures. Yeah, there's gotta be a Terrifier Pop coming soon.
Definitely. And he's very iconic and very popular as well.
Yeah. But also, and then with Wrong Turn, Three Finger, he's such an iconic villain in Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn basically is a horror movie about these cannibals who live in the woods and they hunt people down. You know, I always love movies centered around like the woods, like monsters in the woods and shit. It's always cool to me. I love that shit. It's so cool. But yeah, Three Fingers, I would love to see him as a Funko Pop. But if they make that, they probably have to make him as skinny as like what's that? I freaking the creature from Lord of the Rings. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name, but him or Gollum. No, yes, Gollum. That may be Lord of the Rings is a Hobbit. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Gollum though, they'd have to make it probably as skinny as him, cause again, he's kind of skinny. But yeah, still, I would love to see those pops be made.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah.
Yeah. Then what do we got next?
Let me,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes. Here we got Victor Crowley from Hatchet. Now I love Hatchet. Hatchet is actually my favorite horror movies to ever be made. I remember when I was in 6th grade, I was watching WatchMojo.com and they brought up Victor Crowley and I was like, hold on, what movie is this? And this is when I was in 6th grade, by the way. Mind you, I was young as heck. So I looked it up and I found out a fourth one was coming out in 2017. This is actually from the 2017 one. Yeah, well, it came out in 2017, but it came out on DVD and Blu-ray in 2018. So I had to wait, but I remember it was street dated, and I went to FYE, and I like kind of camped out there early, and I watched it. And as soon as I got home, I watched it. Or no, I bought it. Then as soon as I went home, I watched it. It was just so fun. But that was in 2018, and it's almost gonna be like 10 years later, and we still have not got a fifth one. I am desperately waiting for a fifth one. It's like every year I just hope we get an announcement. It's been dry ever since they said they were gonna film a fifth and a sixth one back to back. I don't know. I have no idea. I just hope we get a Victor Crowley pop soon, cause I would love it if NECA got the license. Then holy fuck, Funko could as well. And I forgot to also mention this, but another horror pop I would love to see is Puppet Master. That would be so cool. If FYE was still around, I could see that being FYE exclusive.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay, so this is one I didn't expect you to put on the list, actually.
Yeah.
But this is pretty cool. If you want to talk about this.
Oh yeah, my bad. So we got Goosebumps pops. Personally, they can make so much Goosebumps pops if they get the license, but I feel like they would first have to start off with Slappy. Okay, Slappy is Slappy. He's just the main icon himself. Yeah, nah. But I'm thinking if they do make this, it'll go under Pop Books. I think it would go under Pop Books. But if I get these pops, it's going in the horror movie category. Let's be fucking real here. And also, I would love them to make a Werewolf from Fever Swamp, the actual like 80s or 90s show. But if they have to go off the movie design, then fuck it, I'll deal with it. And maybe have a Flock exclusive would be cool. Or what they could do is also make the Yeti. But again, it's up to Funko if they want to do that. But personally, Funko, just make a Werewolf and Slappy and that'd make me happy. I'd be a good man.
I agree.
I mean, also, hold on, one more thing.
Now,
Sorry. Oh, yeah, you talk. No, we'll talk about these. But
Yeah, you go ahead and talk about these here.
so, excuse me, my bad shit. Excuse me. But before we talk about the strangers, I just want to say too, like, if Funko could make Goosebumps pops because Loungefly has the license, so technically Funko has the license. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, same thing with Ash from Pokemon.
Yeah.
They do have the rights to make Pokemon anime stuff, it looks like, so, yeah.
Yeah, but also, too, for the Strangers, basically, we're talking about the Strangers / Strangers Pray at Night, but Man in the Mask, I call him Sackface, but I guess he's actually called Man in the Mask. They don't gotta make this a chase, but it'd be pretty cool. But the scene of him kind of beat up and burnt up is actually from the second film. We kind of got a glimpse. We didn't get a glimpse of how he looked after it, because we all thought he died at the end of the film. But there was a deleted scene of him, like, revealed to show his like busted up mask and shit, and I feel like Funko could do that. But at the end of the day, though, like, I don't really think it was like shown in the film. It might have been, I'm not entirely sure. I might have to rewatch the film. But again, I would just love them to make the Man in the Mask with a variant or a chase of when he's damaged. And Pin-Up Girl and Dollface, would love to see those two. Those are super cool pops. The girl with the long hair, the blonde chick, I bet you she's hot behind that mask. And I would not mind being stabbed by her, wink wink. But literally though, gotta admit though, Strangers pops, would love that. Hey, I even fuck with a 3-pack, to be honest, bro. That would go even more harder than my cock right now. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, nah. Strangers pops, make it happen, Funko. Make it fucking happen.
Now, let's talk about video games here.
Yes, sir.
This is mostly my category, but, alright, so, I mean, James, you know this. I'm a hardcore Sonic collector. I mean, I've loved them all my life. I feel like Espio would be a great pop for them to do and make him like a translucent chase because he's a chameleon. So it makes perfect sense. And they did make an action figure of this back in the day. Really hard to find now, but they did make a translucent action figure of this back in the day. Vector would also be really cool as well, part of the Team Chaotix, and then Charmy as well would be really cool. And then Rouge the Bat would also be awesome. Definitely surprised they haven't done her yet. Blaze would also be cool. Cream and Cheese is a pop buddy. And yes, that is their names. It's actually pretty funny. Tikal would also be really cool. Pretty obscure choice, but I think she would sell well as a common. Same with Amuro. Even though he was only like 2-3 games, I think he would still sell pretty well, in my opinion. Now, there has been... So, remember the rumor of the Dark Sonic, James?
Yeah, that should be still coming.
Yeah, so that is actually not canon in the games. So, my theory is that that's actually this Sonic, the Dark Spine Sonic right there.
Maybe.
Because that's the only canon, like, Dark Sonic. So, it would only make sense. And he should have a glow-in-the-dark chase as well.
First of all, I just want to say something real quick. Sorry to cut you off, but where the hell is this new wave coming? I gotta ask people to tell me what the ETA of this new wave is, because I'm curious as hell when it's gonna be. Because apparently I heard the new Bleach Pops were pushed back until April of next fucking year. Like, what the fuck? But I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm waiting on these Sonic Pops. I need these to come out.
They're
And
gonna
then-
be hype. They'll be popular.
Yeah. And then I feel like they should also make the Hero Chow, the regular Chow, and the Dark Chow, and then make a 3-pack of them as well.
That'd be cool.
And then a 6-inch Chaos there. That would be really cool
Oh,
as
that'd
well.
be fire. Translucent.
And
maybe?
make yes, and make his eyes glow in the dark as well. I think that would be sick, really sick. And then also E123 Omega as a 6-inch pop would be amazing. I think that would look really cool. And then Big the Cat and Froggy as a 6-inch pop and Buddy would be really awesome. That would sell like hotcakes. A lot of people would buy that, and I think it would be amazing. Now, as for exclusives here, I feel like
Pearl's got the
Chaotix-
cons all planned out. I'm dead.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense if they split these as like con pops. It would just make sense. Jet would be Emerald City Comic Con. Wave the Swallow would be like WonderCon, and then Storm would be San Diego Comic Con. It would actually make a lot of sense. You know, like the Simpsons bullies.
Yeah.
Remember all that? Yeah, and like how they split them like per con. Yeah, they should do that. I think that would make a lot of sense. Definitely. Now, okay.
Oh God.
So for Super Mario, there really isn't like any like basis for like characters I want to see, because I want Funko to just go ahead and make every single character, because I would buy it all. I mean, Mario has been like my childhood since as far as I can remember. Ever since I came out of the womb, I mean, Mario was there. You know, I've always loved Mario and everything about it, and I grew up on Mario and Nintendo. And if Funko were to finally make just a bunch of Mario characters, I don't care who they make, I would buy them all. Even the most obscure characters, I would buy, because I can name pretty much all these characters in this image right here. I mean, that's how much I've loved about Mario, and I hope that Funko does end up making Nintendo finally very soon, because I feel like Nintendo would definitely save the company, and I would absolutely love it if they did that. And James, would you buy any Nintendo Pop?
Probably. I probably would buy some.
Yeah, I feel like the first pop they're obviously going to do is Mario. I mean, he's the most iconic character, It's probably going to be like a Pikachu situation. Like you remember the Pikachu pop?
Yeah.
I still have the first print of that one.
I wasn't
That
so
was-
lucky with that one. I know what DPCI was, what DPCIs were back then, so that's how I wasn't able to get it.
Oh damn! Well, it is very affordable now. I mean,
Well, yeah, no shit, they
Because it's
restocked
pretty-
like 50 times.
yeah, it went. Yeah, they mass produced the hell out of that thing, so
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
But I do feel like if they were to make every single Mario character ever, I would buy them. 1,000% would buy them all. Now, same with Zelda. I feel like Zelda would be also a really popular line. I feel like Groose would be an amazing pop. I feel like Skull Kid would also be really amazing. if they
Majora's
made him.
Mask Moon, Pop Town, or 6-inch or 10-inch, give it to me.
Yes, bro, that would be amazing. Oh my god. And also, I feel like the Mask Salesman would be really cool as like a specialty series exclusive
Yeah.
because the significance behind that is like he's available at many different shops, you know, like because that's a comics shop exclusive. So he would be available at many different retailers, like he is in the games. Like you can find him in all sorts of different places. Like it would make perfect sense. I think that would be Big Brain. Big Brain, they should hire me. Ganondorf should be a 6-inch, obviously. That's just like that. If he's not a 6-inch, then Skull Kid should have an unmasked glow-in-the-dark chase, and the masked common. Zelda, of course, should have a bunch of variants, and they should make Tingle would be funny. Zelda, of course, and just everyone else from Legend of Zelda would be really amazing, I think. Metroid is another game I grew up on, and I feel like a Metroid line would sell really well. Samus, Dark Samus, Zero Suit Samus. I feel like Dark Samus should be a chase though, or actually Zero Suit Samus should be the chase, or either one of those. I'm fine with being the chase. Metroid, the little Metroid would be really cool as well. Make that translucent, and then make a 6-inch Ridley. I think that would be awesome. And then like make a 6-inch Mecha Ridley down the line. That would also be really cool. And then Earthbound. Definitely
God.
something, definitely a lot more obscure of a Nintendo game, but I think it still has a chance of being made. I feel like the main cast, Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Pooh would be really fun. And then Mr. Saturn would make perfect sense as a pop. I mean, he literally has like the proportions of a pop. And I mean, it just makes perfect sense for that to be. And then also, I feel like they should make Ninten. I feel like that would be a really cool one. Maybe even make him as like a chase for Ness because they look so alike. That would be funny. Lucas would be awesome as well. Porky, and then a Mecha Porky 6-inch. Give that to me. That would be amazing, dude. Oh my god. I would go nuts for that. And that's it for games. And now we're on to the last category here, music. Okay, so Gorillaz. I
Oh,
know
God.
Funko is. So Funko, I know they're in talks right now to make Gorillaz. I know they're in the talks. But we're only getting like Demon Days and like Demon Days, self-titled, and Humans pop albums. Like, why aren't we getting a Plastic Beach album? That makes no sense. I mean, that's one of their best albums. It's better than Humans, but hey, Funko do Funko. But I do feel like, though, they should make a Plastic Beach line. Because that was the most, like, story-driven era of Gorillaz. And I feel like they should make 2D with his clown mask, Murdoch with his, fishing gear and stuff like that, and of course his pipe. Cyborg Noodle would be really cool. And then they should do a 10-inch Russell, of course, when he was, like, massive during that time. And then have him, like, holding the original Noodle pop. Because, you know, Cyborg Noodle is, of course, Cyborg Noodle. And Noodle is the one in the mask, and she turns out to be alive. So, spoilers for the Gorillaz lore, but I think that would be amazing. Hell, even make the Boogeyman. I think the Boogeyman would be awesome as well as a pop. Now, as for pop albums, yes, I do think Plastic Beach deserves to be, a deluxe pop album. Because clearly Funko is going to be doing that with Gorillaz. I feel like they should make the deluxe pop albums for each of their albums. I mean, Plastic Beach, obviously. The Now Now would also be really cool. And then, of course, Song Machine would also be really cool because, I mean, that's probably one of Gorillaz' best albums, in my opinion. It's just such a vibrant and colorful album with such awesome features. I think it would really sell well if they did do that. Now, this
Hell yes.
one, I would like this as well.
Me too.
I would definitely like that as well.
Would love that. Fall Out Boys, American Beauty / American Psycho. That would be awesome. I would love to buy that. I actually been loving Fall Out Boys recently. I've been listening, or not recently, as of the past year, I've been really liking Fall Out Boys. Like, my favorite song on this list is Uma Thurman. That is one of my favorite songs. And this, I would need to buy this album. I was going to put Alice Cooper as one, but, I didn't want it to make it too long, because it's already super late that I'm filming this, and I have to get to bed soon. But, yeah, other than that, though, the pop album, I would love Funko to make that. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. I loved Fall Out Boy when I was a kid as well. I loved playing Fall Out Boy on my computer back in the day. I mean, I miss those times obviously, but it is what it is till it ain't. But hopefully soon, I can get into their music again. But I would love this as a pop album.
Me too.
Okay, so this is definitely a bit of a stretch. Maria Takeuchi, very definitely not a lot of people in the U.S. know about her, but in Japan, huge. Like, she's probably one of the biggest musicians in Japan. So I feel like if they made, of course, her from the Sweetest Music cover, which a lot of people, associate as the Plastic Love cover. I mean, it's not. It's the Sweetest Music cover. And then a pop album from Variety. I don't know why it says Sweetest Music there, but I feel like the easiest way for these to sell would be if they made them Pop Asia. That would make perfect sense. I think that would make perfect sense because
she's Asian. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that, and also her stuff is more popular in Japan than in Asia. So
yeah,
it would make a lot of sense. And I feel like Funko should start doing that and start making Asian musicians and putting them in the Pop Asia line. I think that would sell well. Now, I'm surprised they haven't done this yet. This is something I'm surprised that Funko hasn't ventured out into yet. But I feel like Pink Floyd Pops would sell really, really well. I feel like if they were to make deluxe pop albums of these, Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall, and also Wish You Were Here, I think these would sell really, really, really well. Because they're classic albums. And I feel like these would sell incredibly well. A Wish You Were Here album would look amazing. But I think these would be really hot sellers. And they're just iconic albums. And Funko's doing a bunch of pop albums that no one really knows. I mean, for Christ's sakes, we have a Bella Porch. Who wants that?
Yeah, literally. They should be at Five Below.
Yeah, bro. We haven't even gotten, Dark Side of the Moon yet or anything. They ruined the pop albums line, because they're just making such unnecessary albums. Dude. Stupid. But I did get Doggy Style from Snoop Dogg, obviously. That's
oh, yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, and I did get the Michael Jackson ones.
I
plan to get
the 10-inch Snoop Dogg. I'm just going to wait for it to go on clearance.
Yeah, it'll probably go on clearance soon.
Hopefully.
Okay, these would also be really cool. Now, James, I don't know if you know this, but Rolling Stone Pops were planned at one point.
Oh,
we
really?
Were gonna get, we were gonna get the entire band, but they fell through for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like these would have sold really, really well. I mean, Tattoo You would work as a deluxe album or just a regular pop album, because if they were to make that cover, that girl on the cover, that would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
That would look awesome.
My dad would kill for those.
Yeah, deluxe album with Let It Bleed. Man, that would be awesome. Some Girls as well. That would be a great deluxe album. And you know how they do the deluxe albums, right? They have the whole band there. I would buy it. I would buy a Mick Jagger pop as well. Like if they did a 5-pack, I would buy it.
I need Maroon 5 pops.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like an Adam Levine pop. That would be pretty cool. Surprised they haven't done that yet, actually.
For me too.
Alright, so this is the last one here. I feel like I'm surprised Funko hasn't done this either. Billy Joel. He's a very iconic 80s, 70s artist. He's still popular today. I feel like these regular pop albums, they should do Glass Houses. That's probably my second favorite Billy Joel album. 52nd Street would also be awesome as well. That would be a really good one. And then The Stranger, which is my favorite Billy Joel album, I think that would be amazing as well. I mean, all of these would sell really well, and I feel like Funko should hire me. In all honesty, Funko should hire me, because really, all of these pops that we listed here, they would sell well.
They would save the company.
Yeah, especially Nintendo, especially JoJo. Like, Funko has so much, untouched gold that they have there that would sell incredibly well. But they're just, sleeping on it, you know?
Yeah. But
I hope eventually they do realize, that they actually do sell well.
Hopefully.
And hopefully we do get these pops soon.
I hope so, man. I hope so. But, yeah. That's it, right?
That's it for now. I mean, what do you think the next episode should be?
Well, I'm thinking we should dive back into a serious topic. Like I said, this episode is probably so long, so it's going to take a while for me to edit it. I'll either be editing it tomorrow, or I don't know, because I have to get to bed. So, yeah, but thank you all guys for watching. Yeah, it's been a cool episode. Next episode, we'll probably do a personal life episode again, or we'll just figure some topic out. But I'm super tired now, but it was so nice to have you on. It was so nice to do the third episode of season 3. Saki, is there anything you want to say?
Yes, sir. I do feel like the next episode, I feel like we should talk about the kind of stuff we want for Christmas. Honestly, the kind of, or actually, no. I feel like we should do a list of our grails. What do you think? A list of our pop grails.
We'll see.
Or actually, I saw Franklin FM McInnes do this one, and Collecting Plastic on the Popaholics podcast. It's it's called Collecting Regrets, and basically just talking about the pops you regret not getting. Basically, what do you think about that?
We could do that maybe.
I think it would be a cool idea.
But yeah.
Because
Yeah, but I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out, guys. See you guys.
Alright, see you guys later. Thank you for watching. See y'all later.